Hello and welcome to Saturday. It's technically Sunday morning, but what are you gonna do? A big thing happens today, actually. Um, since, when did I can't remember when exactly this happened, but I guess months ago, right? I think it was my Professor Oak's challenge in Emerald that I finally beat, which would have to have been June, maybe? No, July? Sometime in June or July when I finished that. And if I remember, I'll put a link in one of those corners to that video. But immediately after, I thought about playing some ROM hacks, but then I got the idea of, well, I could just play the originals. So I did. And that original would be Pokemon Crystal. I've talked about this recently, but today I finally beat Pokemon Crystal. Took a couple months, and I'm undertaking Professor Oak's challenge. But the thing is, well, I sort of beat Pokemon Crystal today. You see, this has a ton of post-game. In the Generation 2 games, you would have you're exploring the entirety of Johto, but then after you get to explore Kanto, which is the region from the first game. And I just got to that part. I'm exploring at my own pace while doing Professor Oak's challenge on the way. But one thing of note is that I began playing it on this guy, my Analog Pocket. So because of that, I was kind of locked out of something. When Pokemon first came to Virtual Console on 3DS back in 2017 or something like that, maybe 2018, one of the big things was that with Crystal specifically, you were able to access an event. That event being the Celebi event. It's in the code for the game, but it was just never... You were never able to unlock it in the English version through the Game Boy Color. So, today, after I beat the Elite Four, which is the big main goal of the game initially, you pretty much get to explore Kanto. But if you played it on 3DS, you would be able to get a specific key item that would allow you to catch Celebi, which is a Pokemon that is very hard to obtain, even nowadays, I think, but was extremely hard to obtain back in the day. And this is the only way to legitimately get it. In Generation 2, rarely in Generation 3, but when they brought it to the 3DS, they enabled that, hey, as soon as you beat the game, switch is flipped and you get to get the Celebi, which is super cool. The thing is, that switch is flipped immediately after you beat the Elite Four, and I beat the Elite Four on my Pocket, and then I converted the save and put it on 3DS, so that switch was not flipped. Oops. Well, live and learn, right? So the plan is to get all of the Pokemon that I can doing Professor Oak's challenge, and then get everything that I can do, mostly complete the challenge, if not complete it, do a victory lap of the Elite Four, get Celebi, then defeat Red, who's the final super boss of the game, and just have a good time. Should happen this week. I'll give my thoughts on the challenge and everything when that day comes, and if I remember, link in one of these corners. It's been fun. It's been fun going through this game, and yeah, that's just something I had to deal with today. Again, won't be too bad. Like I said, it'll be done hopefully this week. So more on that then, and thoughts on the whole entire game. And I got to figure out what I'm playing next after this. But it's been fun, and I can't wait to get back into the into Crystal. I might start and finish off Yellow. That might be something fun to do, but we'll see how that goes. Because for now, that's what I'm going to call it for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, later.